people are, of course, concerned that it can lead to cheating. It certainly is.
College students can use ChatGPT for a wide range of tasks, whether it's with help writing an assignment, brainstorming ideas, or clarifying complex concepts. ChatGPT can serve as a valuable companion in the academic journey. That right there was written by ChatGPT. The rest of the story was written by me, but how can universities prevent students from using that tool to do their work?
It hit me in November.
Oh, okay.
When I was in class and a student brought it up to me. And then it became a much bigger deal starting in January of last year, when faculty were very concerned that there was going to be a huge increase in the amount of plagiarism as a result of this tool.
Chris Hakala, a psychology professor at Springfield College, is exploring ways to ChatGPT-proof his courses this year and encouraging his fellow staff to do the same.
If you don't want students to plagiarize, create an assignment, because students are humans like everybody else, right? So they look for the simplest pathway through a task. Create an assignment where it's easier to do the assignment than it is to cheat. I also encourage faculty to run their prompts through ChatGPT to see what it looks like.
Hakala is also advising teachers to stay ahead of the tool. Don't be afraid to bring it into the classroom and utilize it, which is something UMass Amherst professor Mohit Iyer has been doing since before ChatGPT existed as we know it today.
It's been pretty crazy over the last year, where I've been teaching this class, and then it came out, and there's suddenly so much more interest, and yeah, we try and incorporate it into assignments and exams and things like that.
Iyer has been teaching his course called Natural Language Processing since 2018. He tells Western Mass News ChatGPT struggles to generate answers to multi-step assignments.
It was actually very difficult to write questions that ChatGPT could not answer and get, some decent amount of partial credit on. So I had to write like 10 or 15 questions just to find 5 that I could put on the exam that were tricky.
Iyer also suggests handwritten assignments if you're concerned about plagiarism, or requiring students to write down exactly what they put into the AI bot, how they used it, and was the information correct or not, as accuracy is still a major concern.
The other unsettling aspect is if you're not an expert in the field, you really have no way to verify and validate whether this information is correct. And that's been some of the criticisms of ChatGPT.
Western Mass News getting answers from Stan Prager at GoGeeks, who says the information is spit back to you dramatically quickly, but you need to be sure to fact check it closely, just as you would on the internet.
Wikipedia might be wrong, but there's a bunch of footnotes in Wikipedia, so you can go ahead and compare the sources in there.
The other challenge with ChatGPT, how to determine if something was generated using it, which is posing problems for universities.
If we can't detect it, we can't really enforce our policy, so we have to be really careful about that. So we have some language that we've constructed that is designed to help faculty provide guidelines and provide students an understanding of what this might look like and how they might use it.
UMass Amherst encourages its faculty to clarify how AI can be used in their classrooms, whether it is specifically prohibited, allowed with attribution, or encouraged with certain tasks. American International College also addressing the use of AI this school year, educating students on the benefits and limitations of ChatGPT while making sure it is used ethically and responsibly. And Smith College tells us the use of AI falls under their plagiarism policies, where all work must be original to the student and sources are cited. But no matter the policy currently in place, AI and ChatGPT are here to stay. Now, the focus is adapting to it.
It's similar to when calculators came along and people thought no one was going to be able to do math. We can do math now, which is different, and so I think the same thing is going to happen with ChatGPT and writing.
A lot of professors rely on the fact that they have developed their assignments well in the past, and they can keep, giving them out to students every year with no changes, and there's going to be some work needed, but it's going to have to happen.
Amanda Callahan, Western Mass News.